Very, very happy to present to you, Nitisha. So I have this, before I start, I have this one question to you, Nitisha. Converted a call of IIM Calcutta, but you told me after 2 days. Why did it take you 2 days to tell me that you converted the call? What were you doing?
Sir, I was refreshing the page. So, sir, like I was not even expecting that I would convert. So the when in the like we have those Telegram channels and all where they said that it's out, and I was like, yeah, अभी तो बहुत traffic होगा. I'll just take my time. वैसे भी convert तो होगा नहीं because BE result was already out, and I was waitlisted in the BA program, and I was rejected in the normal PGP. So after 2 hours, I opened the site and then I was like, seriously, is that like I literally refreshed 6 times, and then I said it to my father and my parents and my family members. And when after that I was refreshing the page, and after the next day I called you that sir I've converted, because then I was like up to 24 hours ho gaya, ab they cannot change it, because there was something like कि इसका legal validity नहीं है, and also yeah, but then it's done now. I've got my offer letter.
So you were, so what? You were not very sure this happened. What was it? You couldn't believe it. What?
So actually, it was my fault in part that I didn't believe in me. Like I have said in our SPDP sessions also, I didn't really believe in myself. I have always been an average person in my life. I did my schooling and then engineering from a state government college. Like it's the top of the college in Odisha, but still. So I have been good in academics, but I have not done something that's like, I always thought that those who convert ABCs, they are like they are Einsteins, they are out of the world. They are like, so I always had this
But
notion in my
Nitisha,
mind. So
Nitisha, you are out of the world.
yeah, now I know that. I didn't know that earlier. Even though my family members did tell me, but I didn't have that belief in me that yeah, so I just wanted the IIM tag, and I wanted to be in a good college, but ABCs was something that I was thinking that it was like for aliens or something. I don't know, like really brilliant people. But yeah, I was just a normal girl who converted it, so I think anybody can do it if you are consistent and you give your best.
Okay. About that, this is a third attempt. I know that you took the first attempt with 88 percentile. Then you went to 89 percentile with a lot of prep. Okay. Then you got 99.3 percentile. So talk us through the journey that you had from. So what changed and uh, yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So basically, when I was in third year of engineering, I was sure that I would do an MBA, not immediately after my college, but I would do it some years down the line. So like like all my college mates, I took the CAT, and without any prep, it was 88. And then in 2020, in the COVID year, I had a lot of time to kill, and it was work from home and all. So I started studying on quants and all, and it was 89. So at that point of time I was like, shit, I studied a lot, and it's just one more percentile. So in that pace, if I go, it will take like 10 more years to reach 99. But then I really changed my approach towards CAT, how I studied, how like giving the mocks and everything. And I think CL helped me a lot with the changing my approach, how to study more, in fact. And then I reached 99 in my third attempt. So there was one serious attempt before that, and this was my second serious attempt, I would say.
So from 89, 88 percentile to 99 percentile, you were talking about you change your approach. So what everyone would like to know is what is that approach? What is the change? What did you bring? What different did you do to get the 99.3 percentile?
So basically, sir, before that I used to take it like any school exam. Like in school and college exam, we used to just like complete the syllabus and give the exam. So before this, I used to like in my previous attempt, which where I was also serious a lot. I completed all my quant syllabus for say, and then DLR I practiced some of the sets individually when I had some time. And VARC I thought like so sir, I have always been an avid reader. I have been reading fiction novels since I think I was in class 5. So VARC I thought that's my like that's I don't need to practice that. I'll just kill it. But then uh, reality struck, and in VRC I had got 57 percentile, and that was a big blow to me because well, I thought that VRC was my forte. So but in the next attempt I changed my strategy. I gave the mocks. So it is more about giving mocks, and it is more about the decision which like which questions to do and all. So that the approach that I changed. I didn't take it like a school and college exam, and I took it like someone who is like, you know, it is meant for someone who will be doing a management course. So decision making and how to tackle the pressure in those 2 hours, so that was important. And I gave equal importance to all the three sections. I practiced all the three sections equally, and I think that was the change. And I took VRC 1000. I was under your guidance, so that was the main thing. And all these what I'm speaking, maximum I've heard from you only.
What do you mean maximum heard from me?
All these things, not to take it as a school exam, to change the approach, to give mocks and analyze them. I made a huge Excel sheet. I still have it. I gave around 30 mocks every weekend. I took in the morning, and I analyzed it. I wrote down where I was wrong and everything. I did that. And I would say it's more about the consistency. I have not put so many because I was working. I had my full time job, and then I live in a joint family. I have friends here. I have done everything. But then it's all about consistency. I put in 2 to 3 hours every weekday and in the weekend also. So I think, yeah, that has changed. The approach has
Wonderful.
uh,
So from 57 percentile in VRC, where did you go to?
96.5. Yeah.
Wonderful. So which means your DLR and QA was very good, is it? What was it?
Um, DALR was 97 and QA was 99. But sir, VARC 96 was also very shocking because I had the first slot, and there the paragraphs were like it was people were after coming from the exam, people were having like mind bursts. What were the paragraphs? So it was very difficult. So 96 also I was really happy that I was able to tackle those essays that like the passages that they were thrown at me. So
Okay, so you got the percentile. Uh, very surprised to see, or you were expecting that? What was it? What? Tell me what. Okay, please answer the question, then I'll ask you a few follow-up questions around it.
okay. So basically, before like when there was a like they take out these answer sheets, right? So there I realized that I had 98 marks, and there only in the percentile predictors and all I saw that it was 99 plus. At that moment I was really shocked. So that's why when the actual result came, I was prepared for it. And when I saw that the CL percentile predictors and all, and I saw that it was really close. And I, and so that was I was not really shocked at that point, because my attitude is like I'm always anxious about what next. So the thing is, we prepare for cat for like 7 to 8 months, but then for the interviews we don't really prepare at all. So when in December I realized that I'm going to have 99 plus and I'm going to have these calls from really big IIMs, so my next thing was, shit, I have not prepared for the interview yet. And I think I have only given 2 to 3 interviews during my placement season in college. So I think I was more anxious about that how would I be preparing for the interviews now. So that was my main thing.
You what? Nitish, you're always anxious. You. So so let's talk about your interview stage. So how did you go about? So you got the call, and you got what, all calls, right? Except A. That's what I'm.
Yes, sir. All the calls
Okay.
except A. And besides that, I had given ZAT, through which I got Excel and Symbiosis and Narsimunji.
So you
And
took all exams.
yes, that this was my third last attempt. So I have 3 years of experience. So I took all exams. Like I applied for all colleges, FMS, then EXIM, IMT, all the college, MDI.
So you applied to all colleges, to all exams. You got the results. When you know that you've got lot of calls. So at that point in time, you were anxious about, let's say, your interview stage. You said that you only got two interview experience. How did you go about conquering that stage? Was it an easy journey, challenging, more difficult than your CAT preparation? Talk us through that part.
So, for me, it was more difficult than the CAT preparation because this was totally fresh. I would be starting fresh. I didn't have any prior experience to all these interviews and all. So first, what I did is I went through these YouTubes and all these free materials that we have over the net, that how to prepare and all. But then it was all scattered. There was no like organized thing that it could have. And I have always been this like I cannot work in a scattered environment. I want things to be set. So then I took up the PDP program of CL, and then I chose you as a mentor, and then it all fell into place. I just followed what you said, and so like you said, the first thing was to uh, like know about myself, and then the current affairs, and then the drill followed. I was like under you, and I was following you, and then I converted all
We
these
made it. We
colleges.
made it. We made it,
We
Nitisha. We
made
made
it.
it. We
Right.
made it. So let's. So what I want to end is to ask this question. So, you are someone who had a lot of doubts in the beginning. Your percentile was low in the first attempt, second attempt. Yet you put in the effort. Right. You changed. I think what you're saying, that you did simple things. Right. You focused on mock tests. You put in that effort consistently. Is there a anything, one simple idea or any important thing that you believe that you want to share with those all of the students who are preparing for this test and probably thinking that I'm looking at, let's say, mock score is very low, nothing's going to happen to me? Is is that your advice? I think it'll be very valuable to them.
Yes, sir. So basically, yes, my first advice would be that guys give mocks from day one, even if your syllabus is not complete. Give mocks, and don't know think about the mock marks, but like how you're approaching the question, the like the paper. Because the last mock I gave before CAT, I had 81 percentile, and I was like, "Ki, okay, leave it, no more now. Now directly exam." So it's more about practicing and being in that scenario. So give mocks consistently. And second would be, we take like things, all these things in life very seriously, and that's where things happens. It's very important, even if we know things, to not succumb under the pressure of those 2 hours, because then it will all go flat. So don't take it seriously. There are a lot of colleges, apply to all of them. You will get in somewhere or the other. Just don't. And it is not the end, we can always give it again. So just not to succumb under the pressure, because that sort of happens to us.
Wonderful, wonderful, Nitisha. And I wish you the very best.
Thank you,
Uh,
sir.
May you do well in the college and also do well in the days after that.
Thank you so much, sir.